A3 shot. He's got a rocket!" screamed Russell into his microphone. He was playing an online shooting game called Toot. I cannot disclose the name of this game due to copyright issues. And shouting callouts to his friends. A minute later, he was shouting, "Die!" as he slammed his fingers on the trigger. "Russell Teo, your exams are coming, you're still playing ah? Stop now and go do your work!" came an unfamiliar voice. "No, Mom, I'm just about to level up," replied a defiant Russell. "No! You want to fail your exam, is it? Off it now, or you want me to off for you, huh?" "No!" was the constant reply Russell gave. About a minute later, the screen went blank. He looked around and saw his mother with the power plug of his game console. "Ma, you made me look experienced," complained the addicted boy. She sat down and sighed. "Russell, you've been playing too much recently. It's about time you start preparing for your GCE O-level. Your current grade will only take you to a polytechnic. If you want to go RJC, you must work less and play less and work more. I'm not saying you cannot play, I'm just saying you play after you finish your work." After being forced to actually listen to his mother's long and boring story, he was determined to prove to everyone that he could do it. He then worked harder than ever before. He asked his teacher questions that he could not understand and risked being called a teacher's pet by frequently offering to answer questions in class. On top of that, he also asked his teacher to tutor him privately after school, and by doing so, he missed a lot of time where he could have been hanging out with his friends. Of course, it was not as simple as that. There were countless temptations, from friends asking him to watch famous blockbusters with them to special discount on games. His mother was very impressed by his son's progress, and helped him overcome temptations. A week before the O-level exams, Russell had a complete mental breakdown. Not in a serious sense, but while he was studying, he forgot everything that has anything to do with studies. The basics, like how to calculate the volume of a sphere, and the complex, like how to calculate the acidity level of an object, were all forgotten. However, his sanity and common sense were still intact. A doctor, after intensive questioning, said that Russell was studying too hard and needs to have a break once in a while to cool down his brain. Russell has been working till late at night and has not been doing anything he likes, which keeps the stress stored up in his brain, is his exact quote. Russell has then been let to relax for a while, releasing the stress in his brain. Sure enough, his memory came back. He then both played hard and obviously worked harder, until the exams were over. The results were released, and Russell got a shock. His preliminary examination score was 21, which would get him into a polytechnic, and now his score was 6. It was still not enough to go to RJC, but he's still one of the top in the school. Everyone was proud of him, even those who teased him for being a teacher's pet. They had gotten scores like 17 or 19. His mother was the most proud of all. Although she was still disappointed that he could not go to RJC,